Welcome, sports bettors from around the world.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, Sports Gambling Daily, for a Friday 13th edition. What's up, Philly?
Good morning. Happy Friday the 13th. We're here with the horror edition after watching that crazy football game last night. If it didn't make you fall asleep, I guess you stayed up and watched just a weird one, that's for sure.
Yeah, that one was a rough watch. And I tell you what's even more rough is Cam Newton. Not only is he dressing awful, and if I would have seen what he was wearing before the game, it would have made more sense because he definitely was throwing like a girl. No offense to the ladies out there, but you know, I mean, geez, this guy was he couldn't find an open receiver. I mean, it was just so frustrating, so bad. Yeah, Panthers underperformed big time because it's not like even the Buccaneers were even doing anything special on their end, but they were just playing football, you know, and they were just basically taking whatever the Panthers were giving them. And Cam Newton, he wouldn't run out of the pocket. He couldn't hit an open receiver to save his life unless it was Olsen. And
right.
Yeah, and then McCaffrey, he got bottled up big time. So it was a snooze fest and just overall awful performance by Mr. Cam Newton.
I agree. I'm a little bit of a Bruce Arians fan. I always thought he's been a pretty good coach, and Todd Bowles always has like interesting defensive strategies. And I mean, he did. He took McCaffrey out of the game. You know, sending people right up the gut at Cam. It seems like Cam's playing scared to get hurt. I don't know if his shoulder is still bothering him because, I mean, literally those throws were terrible.
Yeah, it looked like it is hurt. I mean, you know,
I agree.
Yeah, it was a weird motion. The ball was wobbly a lot. I mean, I know he got hit a lot, but yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, he's a disappointment in my opinion. He's a freak athlete. He looks like he should be tremendous, and then I don't know. There's a lot of shortcomings with him, but
yeah,
so be it, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So Panthers go down 0-2 to start the season. Unfortunately, that's what our premium selection was on, so we're not going to run and hide from that. So we had the Panthers minus 6.5. I think most of the world possibly had that as well. I mean, some people had the Bucs, so congratulations to you guys. But you know what? We'll take it. We'll take the L and move on. And you know, we got plenty of stuff going on with the slate today.
Absolutely, man.
Hey, but you know, yesterday it just wasn't all doom and gloom. You know, Philly and I, we crushed our video pick yesterday. We had the Brewers over the Fish. You know, it kind of worked out the way we expected it to. And you know, with the two pitchers there, Gio Gonzalez and Caleb Smith. So, you know, congratulations, Philly.
Thank you. You too, sir. That was a great pick. It was definitely a great pick.
Yeah. Everybody that tailed us, congratulations. Now, we also had some personal plays yesterday that we sent out to everybody that did very well. I mean, we're not going to, you know, we can just gloss over them real quick. But, you know, I had the Cardinals money line, and Philly, you had a lean, or you had a play on also the Panthers game as well, right?
That is correct. A lot of guys were asking me like what my thoughts were, and I had a very strong lean on the under the total. I had gotten it like 2 days before the game started, which was at 51, and it went well under that. It went well under pretty much about every total that was out there. And then I had a prop bet on Chris Godwin over 4.5 catches, and he had that nearly in the first half. So
yeah,
it was nice. It was
that was a good one.
Yeah, definitely. But we'll move forward, and you know, football on Sunday again, and some baseball today, and still exciting, man. Lots of sports ahead of us.
All right, cool. All right, so guys, if you want to jump on our personal selections, our personal plays, our premium consensus picks, you want the Discord, you want everything that comes along with that, it's $29.99 a month, Philly. Go over to sgdwins.com. That's where you can find it. No, $29.99, not a day, not a week, but what?
1 month, baby.
1 month. Yeah, so go check that out. You know, we have 200 people in the Discord just, you know, sharing information, picks, plays, parlays. So definitely worth the price of admission. All right, let's see here. Oh, and I guess if you don't want the Discord, we'll still email you the plays nonetheless. So free play today. We got a free play. We're looking at the Braves, the potential playoff matchup, Braves versus the Washington Nationals. Philly. So, you know, we got Mike Soroka and Max Scherzer. You know, two of the best pitchers in the league, in the National League at least.
For sure. It's absolutely going to have a playoff feel to it, I would expect. Soroka has been really, really good. Young stud pitcher. Obviously Scherzer, as he just does what he does. I know he's coming off a little bit of a back situation, but everything I'm reading and everything he's saying, he is full bore ready to go. And I expect him to be dominant, just as he's been, most of his career today.
Yeah, I agree. Now these two teams just faced each other a week ago. The final score was 4-3 in favor of the Natties. I can kind of see the same kind of game. The Braves might win. I don't think that's what we're really concerned about here. Philly and I are looking at an underplay here of under 4.5 of the first 5 innings here. We're going to take the bullpens out of it because we all know the long track record this year of the bullpens for the Nationals and the Braves have just been atrocious. So I think the sharper play here is under 4.5 first 5 innings, Phil.
Totally agree. For the biggest reason that you said was taking the bullpens out of it. You're getting 2 guys that realistically could go 6 or 7 innings apiece. I just have a strange suspicion that Scherzer is going to come out like super focused and he's going to have an awesome game. I know the Braves have been hitting pretty well. They just got off a series with the Phillies where they split, but I can't compare what the Phillies throw out there versus what they're getting with Scherzer. Right. So that is biggest reason why I feel like this game goes under the total. I just feel like it's going to be a pitching matchup, and if the runs do come, they're coming later on.
All right. So here's the thing. The Braves are in first place. You need to answer that, Philly?
No, I'm trying to let it go. I was ignoring it, actually. Sorry, guys.
No, it's all good. All right, so Braves are in first place in their division, so they got that thing wrapped up for the most part. I think they do have it wrapped up. I haven't looked at the actual standings lately, but they're in no danger of missing the playoffs. The Nationals, they are 3.5 in 3.5 games above the Cubs and the Brewers for the first wild card spot. So. Right. The Nationals, not that neither of these teams is like a must-win, but the Nationals want this game. At least they need this game more than the Braves do. So here's the thing. I think that the pitcher's going to be locked in here. The hitters, they're just trying to get through the season. There's definitely pride on the line, but I think that you're going to just see a lot. I guess I shouldn't say going through the motions because you don't really see that a lot in professional sports unless you're like the Reds versus Mariners, right? But I just feel like this leans more towards the pitchers here, the situation, especially for the Braves. And, these two teams, they should be going to the playoffs, unless the Nats have a complete meltdown here at the end of the season, then they got this wild card locked up. So, again, Soroka, Scherzer, under 4.5. Let's catch this one.
I'm in 100% agreement with you. Is the first angle I looked at with this, and when you and I discussed it, you were like, "That's what I saw." 100%, man.
Yeah, just to give you all a little bit of insight, Philly, he does his own homework. I do my own homework, and then what we do is we write down our thoughts, and then we share them at the same time, so we don't give each other any kind of bias. And I think that's if you're ever doing this with anybody, that's how you have to do it. Otherwise. You don't want to lean somebody the other way, and then we talk about it. We just don't talk about it for 5 minutes. We talk about it for a long time, and that's what you can kind of expect here with the group here at SGD. Is we comb through all these games, we try to find the best matchups for you guys. Because not only do we want you to win, but hell, we want to win too. Because our money is on the line as well. If you've been a follower of SGD, we show you our tickets all the time. So, hey, come be part of the team. $29.99 a month, right, Phil?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a tremendous value. What comes along with it, outside of just the fact that you get to talk to us as much as you like, it's family Discord. We have touch on a little bit. We always touch on the live betting aspect of it, which is something that Joe and Big Mine will touch on with their show later. And there's just a lot of value in the information, and there's a lot of winning that goes on in there. So it's exciting. Yeah,
and there's no doubt. Speaking of live betting, I'm glad you reminded me of that. Last night, I was in there. We were all sweating out that Panthers game, and I was keeping my eye on the Astros. Astros versus Oakland. I was able to jump on under 7.5 live. Oh baby, the final score was 3-2. We cashed that one for a full unit. A lot of people got in on that in the live betting area, which is also in the Discord, guys. So you're missing out. There's a lot of good interactive stuff in there. Like Philly says, you can talk to us anytime you want in there. One of us is typically in there all the time. So. So, all right, let's go ahead and wrap this thing up for the Friday 13th edition. I guess we should name our show Philly and Jared in the morning. I mean, it's pretty simple, but
that's simple, but it's got a ring to it, bro.
Yeah. So, thanks for watching Philly and Jared in the morning, Friday 13th edition. I guess is there anything you need to say before we bounce out of here?
No, just wanted to say happy Friday. Let's get it. Let's continue to win. Weekend's right here around the corner. Actually, it's here now, and I can't wait to watch some football this weekend. And let's continue to win, guys.
All right, you heard it. Let's win. Good luck to you, Philly. Good luck to myself, Jared, and good luck to all of us. And we'll see you guys on. I guess we'll do this Saturday. Are we doing this Saturday? Are we doing this?
Sure, we can do it Saturday. Absolutely.
All right, we're doing it Saturday, everybody. So we'll see you guys on a Saturday edition of Sports Gambling Daily with Philly and Jared in the morning. Peace.
Happy Friday the 13th, guys.